What's up, everybody? It's your boy Grimm's Nightmare, leader of the Digital Assassins YouTube group extraordinaire, and today I am bringing you a very special video. This is not so much a let's play as it is a build recommendation for Dead by Daylight. Now, as you see here, I am playing on the PlayStation, and mainly because I'm only ranked 17 on the PlayStation, and this is the build idea that I'm gonna throw by you is really more for the lower ranked survivors. When you get into the higher tiers, this build isn't really going to work. But as you can see by the title, I call this my salt-inducing build. Now, the reason that I call it that is because this build has one purpose, and one purpose only: to induce salt. Okay? You want, basically, you want people to get pissed at you. Okay? You're going to want those messages afterwards. You're going to want those people to give you all the salt in the world. You're going to want them to just be angry. And that's basically what this is. Now, I don't normally play with this type of build, and I'll explain that more in a second. But basically, this is a camper's build, and it's made to camp the basement. So I've lovingly entitled this build the Salty Bubba's Basement build. Now, as you can see here, we're running 4 perks. The first perk is Distressing. The main reason for that is for the 50% more blood points in the deviousness category. Got a little tongue-tied there for a second. And you'll understand why I'm going to be running this one in just a second. Second perk is going to be Insidious. Insidious unlocks the stealth ability. By standing still for 3 seconds, you reduce your terror radius to 0 meters. So basically, you no longer have a terror radius once you're standing still for 3 seconds. Now, the cool thing about Insidious is it doesn't just shut down your terror radius, it actually shrinks it. And this is important for this build because you want people to believe that you've actually moved away from the basement. So as it shrinks, that heartbeat's going to grow lower and lower, and people are going to think you've moved away from the basement. The third perk I'm running is Barbecue and Chili, and the only real reason I'm running this perk is for the 25% stackable bonus. Because this is going to be a very low blood point game. Because as I said before, we're just doing a lot of camping, waiting for people to come down into the basement for the saves. So we're not going to get a lot of blood points, so we want to get as many as we can. And lastly, Iron Grasp. We're running Iron Grasp in order to get them to the basement from wherever they are on the map. Might not work so good for larger maps, but you can get as close as you can, and if they manage to wiggle off, just chase them down again and give them a good whack. For the offering, I am running Devout Raven Wreath because it gives you an additional 75% bonus in deviousness. So with Distressing, it's going to give us a total of a 125% bonus in deviousness, which I think is pretty cool. And that actually does also stack with Barbecue and Chili. So if we manage to get all 4 survivors hooked, which is not likely, but it can happen, we're looking at a 200 to 225% bonus in just deviousness alone, which can be pretty good. For add-ons, I'm running Knife Scratches, which increases chainsaw movement speed, and that's basically just to catch up to that first survivor and get them down as soon as possible. And Vegetable Oil, which decreases my chainsaw's cooldown, so that I can use it faster if I need to. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into a game. And also, again, I do want to emphasize, I don't normally play like this. This is just a gimmick build just for this particular video. Just to kind of show you know, just how evil you can be and how salty the PlayStation community really is when it comes to their survivors. And I mean, you can even look and see. I mean, I've got my Leatherface up to level 35. And I've unlocked all these perks for him, and I mean, I haven't even unlocked all the faces for him. So I don't really play on PlayStation too much. I mainly play on my Steam account on my PC. which I also will not be sharing that. If you guys want that, you're gonna have to head over to my Twitch stream, which is also called Digital Assassins, and check us out there. We do stream live. We try to do it nightly. Sometimes we can't always, get it there, but we try. Now we're just, there we go. Also, for those of you who do watch this video, feel free to go ahead and mash that subscribe button, and go ahead and tick that little bell so you can get notifications on future videos. And stay in tune, stay in touch with all the fun we're going to be having. Now, I am expecting Batham Preschool. This is actually a pretty good map for this build. First thing though we have to do is identify where the basement is. It's either going to be in the killer shack or in the boiler room. Right, so it's not in the killer shack, so it's got to be in the boiler room. Let's see if we got anybody down here. Nope, nobody working on that gen. Also, because distressing does increase my terror radius so much, hopefully it'll knock a few people off of gens if they're working on them. Oh, this gen's been touched. See, like that. My terror radius is actually pretty big running this build, and that guy ran away from the gen as soon as he heard my heartbeat. Now we just gotta figure out where he ran off to. No, he's not here. Oh, I saw you. Hello. What you say, Jake? Oh, shit. Wasn't trying to do that. It's not gonna work on me, Jake. Oh, god damn it. That whip, though. That's alright, they can do as many gens as they want. As soon as I get him in the basement, they're gonna come running for him. Yes, Jake, I am tunneling you. Oh, you didn't make it out that time, buddy. Alright, let's get you to the basement. Let's Claudette with a flashlight. I'm not gonna fall for that. Don't tell me she's gonna come in for the YOLO save. Alright, so this is how this works. You're gonna come in here, and you're just gonna plant yourself right here. And look down there, and you can see distressing is activating, my terror radius is shrinking, and now it's gone. Anybody nearby will think I moved away from the basement. Oh, he's not a Survive with Friends member. So he's signaling to them that I'm still here. Let's see if they buy it. Somebody's gonna come in for that YOLO save. Never fails. Somebody always comes in for the YOLO save. No matter how much they signal. Alright, now, only reason I moved there is to make them think I'm coming back to check on it and reactivate the stressing so it starts to shrink again. And now they'll believe that I'm moving away from the basement. There it is. And another one on the hook. And we go back into position. Wait, before we do that, make sure there's nobody around. Alright. Now we're gonna go back down, get in position, and wait for our terror radius to shrink. There goes Jake. Now she's not signaling, so she may be a survive with friends. Only one gen left. They're gonna come in for the YOLO save, I guarantee it. Players like this, they want those altruism points. Oh, she's struggling. Somebody's gonna come. But even if they don't, again, this build is not so much about making a getting a pip or, you know, getting a shit ton of blood points or anything like that. This build is simply about gathering salt, and I guarantee you those two survivors are going to be very salty at the end of this. There she goes. Alright, let's head on out of the basement and head on over to the exit gates. See if we can't catch a couple of survivors before they try to head on out. Oh, that gate's not open yet. Is anybody running it? No. Where's the other gate? It's over here. I'm willing to bet money that gate's been opened. Oh no. Not yet. Well, luckily they're pretty close together so we can kind of patrol them. On that one. Oh, I see two spicy survivors. Hello, Meg. Oh, we got a whack in. Oh, that's okay. She looped us for a minute so her friend could get the door open, and that's fine. But, we de-pipped. But that's okay. We still managed to get these two guys to de-pip. This guy lost a green flashlight. And this guy lost a green toolbox. Oh, here comes the salt. Now, I know you guys can't see it, but this guy right here just opened up a message. Let's see what he says. Well, I'm gonna end the video, or in the recording here, and I will take screenshots of all of the messages that we exchange, and I will put them at the end of the video. Hey guys, so as promised, these are the messages that this guy sent me. So as you can see here, plenty of salt was obtained from this round. Also, I'm including at the end of this video some messages sent from a match that I played after the one that you saw. So go ahead and read them, enjoy them, and again, feel free to go ahead and mash that subscribe button. Also, be sure you click that bell so you get notifications, let you know when our future videos come out. Once again, this is your boy Grimmy Tim, aka Grimm's Nightmare. Pleasure to have you guys, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Peace out. I could turn back.